you're doing it wrong. Every rep you're grinding through, every set you're pushing to failure, you're actually leaving strength on the table. And I know that sounds insane because we've been taught our entire lives that more movement equals more gains. But what if everything we've been told about building strength is backwards? Here's something that'll blow your mind. Ancient Greek warriors who fought in full bronze armor for hours, Olympic athletes breaking world records, special forces operators who need strength that doesn't quit when things get brutal. They all have one thing in common, and it's not what you think. They understand something about building real, functional, unbreakable strength that most people in modern gyms have completely forgotten. It's a training method so powerful that when physical therapists need to rebuild someone from a serious injury, this is what they use first. When powerlifters hit a plateau and can't break through, this is the secret weapon they turn to. I'm talking about isometric training. And before you scroll away thinking this is some weird fitness trend, let me show you something. 5 holds, 10 minutes, 3 times a week. That's all it takes to completely transform your physique, your posture, and your strength. No weights, no equipment, no excuses. By the end of this video, you're going to understand why staying completely still might be the most powerful thing you can do for your body. Number 1, the wall sit, the ancient Spartan leg destroyer. Let me ask you something. You know how your legs start shaking uncontrollably during the last few reps of a heavy squat set? That's your muscles screaming for relief, right? Now imagine that feeling, but it never ends. 30 seconds, 45 seconds, a full minute of pure unrelenting tension with zero relief. That's the wall sit, and here's what nobody tells you about it. When you do a regular squat, you get these micro breaks at the top of each rep. Your blood flows back in, your muscles reset, you catch your breath. In a wall sit, there's no relief coming. The Spartans needed legs that could hold a defensive line for hours while wearing 60 pounds of bronze armor. No breaks. So here's how you do this right. Find a wall. Slide down until your thighs are perfectly parallel to the ground, knees at exactly 90 degrees. Now here's the secret that changes everything. Push through your heels, not your toes. Feel that? That engages your glutes and hamstrings, turning this from just a quad exercise into a full posterior chain destroyer. Your back stays completely flat against the wall. No gaps, no arching to cheat. And this is where it gets brutal. Every single muscle fiber in your legs is now under constant tension. 20 seconds in, your legs start trembling. 30 seconds in, your quads are on fire. 45 seconds in, your brain is screaming at you to quit. And that's exactly where the magic happens. Because here's what's really going on. When you train in this static position, you're forcing every available muscle fiber to contract simultaneously. In a regular squat, your muscles take turns helping each other out. In a wall sit, there's no help coming. It's all hands on deck, all the time. Start with 20 seconds. Feel weak? Good, that's your baseline. Push for 30 next time. Work up to a full minute, 3 sets of that, and you're building legs that won't quit when things get hard. Number 2, the plank. Why everyone does this wrong. Quick question, can you hold a plank for 2 minutes? Great, now let me watch you do it. I see it every single time. Hips sagging, back arched, head drooping forward, shoulders hunched up near the ears. Congratulations, you just wasted 2 minutes of your life doing an exercise that's doing absolutely nothing for you. Here's the truth most people don't understand. The plank isn't a core exercise. That's the lie we've been sold. The plank is a full body test of stability, and when you do it right, it's absolutely brutal. Let me show you the difference. Get down on your forearms, elbows directly under your shoulders. Now imagine someone's about to punch you in the stomach as hard as they can. Brace your entire core like you're preparing for impact. Squeeze your glutes so hard they cramp. Pull your shoulder blades down and back. Create tension in your quads. One perfectly straight line from your head to your heels. Feel that? Every single muscle in your body is now working. Your shoulders are supporting your weight. Your core is preventing your spine from collapsing. Your glutes are keeping your hips stable. Your legs are creating a rigid foundation. This is what stability actually means. Every movement you make in life requires your body to stabilize before it can generate force. If you can't stabilize your own body weight, how are you supposed to stabilize under a heavy barbell? But here's where people get tricked. They think longer is better. They sacrifice form to chase time. Stop doing that. I don't care if you can hold a sloppy plank for 5 minutes. Give me 30 seconds of perfect form and I'll show you an exercise that actually transforms your body. Start with 30 seconds of perfection. When that feels manageable, push to 45, then 60. Want next level? Try a side plank and watch your obliques light up. Or lift one leg and feel your entire system fight to maintain that straight line. Do this consistently, and your posture improves, your lower back pain disappears, and your balance skyrockets. Number 3, the Superman hold. The posture fix nobody talks about. Here's a question. What's the one part of your body you can't see in the mirror? Your back, right? And here's the problem. If you can't see it, you don't train it properly. But everyone else sees it. When you walk into a room, when you sit at your desk, when you're just standing in line, your back tells the world who you are. This exercise fixes that. And it's going to hurt in ways you didn't know were possible. Lie face down, arms stretched forward like Superman flying. Now simultaneously lift your arms, chest and legs off the ground. Not a lot, just a few inches. You should feel like you're creating a bow with your body, everything lifting toward the center. Hold this, 20 seconds if you're starting out, and pay attention to what you're feeling. It's not just your lower back working. Your glutes are locking in, your hamstrings are activating, your entire posterior chain is working together to hold this extension. Here's why this matters. We spend our entire lives hunched forward, sitting at desks, staring at phones, collapsed into couches. Our bodies are learning to live in this rounded forward position, and over time, that becomes our natural posture. The Superman hold teaches your body what extension feels like. It strengthens all the muscles that pull you back into proper posture. The erector spinae running along your spine, your glutes, your rear delts, your traps. But here's the deeper benefit. This is the foundation for every pulling movement you'll ever do. Pull-ups, rows, deadlifts. They all require a strong posterior chain. Master this hold and you're building the hidden strength that makes everything else possible. 3 sets of 20 to 30 seconds, breathe slowly, don't hold your breath. And when you stand up after that third set, notice how your posture has changed. If you're finding value in this, do me a favor and hit subscribe. I've got more unconventional training methods coming that'll change how you think about building strength. Number 4, the isometric push-up hold. The explosive power secret. Drop into a push-up position. Lower yourself halfway down, right to that midpoint. Now freeze. Don't move a millimeter. Every fiber in your chest, shoulders, and triceps is now screaming. There's no momentum to help you. No lockout at the top to rest. No bounce at the bottom to cheat. Just pure concentrated tension that feels like your muscles are being crushed. And here's what most people don't understand. This mid-range position. This is where most people fail their push-ups. This is the sticking point. By training right here in this static hold, you're strengthening the exact position where you're weakest. Start with 15 seconds. It's going to feel like an eternity. Work up to 30 seconds over several weeks. Do 3 to 4 sets with full rest between each one. And then watch what happens. When you go back to regular push-ups, they feel easy. You blast through reps that used to be your max. Why? Because your muscles have learned to generate force from the hardest possible position. Number 5, the pull-up hold, the grip strength crucible. Here's a reality check. How many people do you know who can actually do a proper pull-up? Not many, right? And here's why. Most people have never learned to hold their own body weight. But here's what's wild. Navy SEALs can climb 20-foot ropes with full combat gear. Rock climbers can cling to cliff faces for minutes at a time. What do they understand that most gym goers don't? They've mastered the hold. Jump up and grab a pull-up bar. Pull yourself up until your chin clears the bar. Now here's where it gets interesting. Stay there. Hold your chin above that bar like your life depends on it. 10 seconds in, your grip starts burning. 15 seconds, your lats are screaming. 20 seconds, you can feel every muscle in your back fighting gravity. This is where most people drop down. Don't. Here's the secret. When your chin dips below the bar, you're not done. Keep holding. Fight to stay up even as you slowly descend. Your biceps, lats, and grip are under maximum tension, building strength in positions where you're mechanically weakest. Can't get your chin over the bar yet? Start with a dead hang. Just grip the bar and hold. Your forearms will burn. That's your grip getting stronger. Or use a box to jump up to the top position, then hold. Even 3 seconds builds strength. Next time, push for 5, then 7, then 10. Pull-ups aren't built at the bottom of the movement. They're built at the top. Every second you spend with your chin above that bar, you're teaching your nervous system what strength feels like. You're building grip strength that transfers to everything. Climbing, carrying, even opening a stubborn jar. Start with however many seconds you can at the top. Work toward 10, then 20, and so on. Dead hang for 30 seconds, or use a box to get into position if you can't pull yourself up. 3 to 4 sets, and you're building the kind of back strength that looks powerful and is powerful. The complete system. Here's your routine. Wall sits, 3 sets of 30 to 60 seconds. Plank, 3 sets of 30 to 60 seconds. Superman hold, 3 sets of 20 to 30 seconds. Push-up hold, 3 sets of 15 to 30 seconds. Pull-up hold, 3 sets of 10 to 30 seconds, or dead hang if needed. 3 times per week, that's it, 20 to 25 minutes per session. 2 weeks in, your posture improves. 4 weeks in, everything feels easier. 8 weeks in, you look in the mirror and see a completely different person. Because isometric training teaches you something that traditional training never can. How to hold when your body wants to quit. How to generate force from stillness. How to build strength that doesn't just look good, but actually functions when you need it. 5 holds, 1 complete body, 0 excuses. See you in the next video.